The second question is, why am I not interested in anyone? And how do I fix this? I'm troubled by the fact that I can't seem to take an interest in other people. I can make friends and acquaintances, but I haven't found anyone who I want to grow legitimately close to with. I know that I'm not exactly an interesting person myself, but that doesn't change how I can find anyone who I want to dedicate time and energy to. I've never tried for a girlfriend because I can't find anyone who can hold my attention. And I haven't had the best friend relationship ever either. I'm already in my first year of college and I'm afraid of going through my youth without those bonds. So I guess the question is, how do I kind of have empathy for other people? And I think that answers your question, is that you're lacking empathy. So the answer to this question is what I'm going to go through with you, is how can you find empathy? How can you get your emotion back? The way you do that, very simple. How do I answer most of these questions? Is do meditation and wellness practices. Get your 8 hours of sleep, work out, go to the gym, start eating healthy, start eating clean. First off, that's how you just live a better life at the baseline. And you need to understand that it's okay to show your emotions. It's okay to cry. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be, ecstatic. All of these things. I feel like especially most people are emotionally scarred in some sort of way. Something has happened to them in their life, in their past, where they become emotionally callous towards other people. And that's what I see. And I'm slightly going to go on a rant, so I hope you can follow me. But that's what I look around. I look around and I see so many people. You got somebody with a homeless sign. You got somebody who just needs some change out of your pocket. And we have thousands of people who walk past them every single day because they're so detached emotionally from other people that they're just worried about me. They're just worried about themselves. They're worried about what's good for them. And they're not worried about the person who's suffering on the other side. We don't need a plan for poverty. We don't need the government to come in to fix poverty. If everybody gave $1 a week, if everybody in this country gave $1 a week, you could solve poverty. You could solve hunger. You could solve all of these things. If everybody said, I'm not going to wait for the government. We're all going to pitch in. We're all going to help the homeless. We're all going to help the needy. We're all going to help the people who don't have food on their table. We could solve it. We don't need the government. We don't need the president to do anything. We don't need anything like that. But the problem is that we lack empathy for other people because we are good. When you're good in life, you're not worried about other people. You're not, worried about the poor man. You're just focused on yourself. But as soon as you're placed in that scenario, now you're crying and screaming for somebody who was in that position that you were in to come and help you. So you see how the cycle is broken. But we need to have more empathy for people. People are starving. People are hungry. People are hurt emotionally. Some people are good financially, but they're broken on the inside. All of these people need help. All of these people need help. Why aren't we helping other people? Why aren't we helping the homeless? Why aren't we helping the people who are in need? Why? Because we lack empathy. Because most people can go home to a warm house in a normal environment and be fine. But you need to understand that there are so many people who do not have that. So you need to set in your life, you need to become apathetic, or I think that's the word, towards the people who are in need. And then you need to give to them. And once you start that cycle, that's how you'll slowly start to become compassionate to other people, is by giving to people that are in need. If you are at a low state, if you have a low vibration, if you are feeling bad today, the best thing that you can do is give your time, money, a meal to somebody in need. Because once you can create something and give it to that person and they're in need, and their gratitude towards you, it'll start to make you feel whole again. Because that person is just like you. As I always said, we're one race. Stop thinking about it like rich, poor, middle class, black, white, Asian, Latino. We're all one people. You got to give back to your people. I don't care who they are, but as long as you're able to give back to that person, you become whole again as an individual. But if you're going to be stingy with your energy, if you're going to be negative towards other people, you are only going to not only hurt yourself, but not even improve the life of somebody who's crying and screaming out for help, but you don't want to help them because you are too arrogant to help the other person. You are being arrogant, you are being selfish with your own time, with your own money, with your own passions. I'm not talking about to the person who asked this question. I'm just talking about you in general as a people. I'm like that too. We need to be more apathetic towards people. We need to show people that we care. How do we do that? We need to break down ourselves and realize, why don't we feel like that? Why don't we care about other people? Why are we so callous to other people's suffering? There's so much going on that it calluses us, yes, but why have we allowed that to? Somebody loses their life, most people just walk past it. Why are we apathetic to that anymore? Like, what's happening in the world that we're so numb to everything that we can't feel no more? Like, what are we doing? You need to be able to build yourself up. You need to be able to build yourself up so you can be that vessel that somebody needs when they're down and out. And I know you can. I know you're stronger than that. I know you're powerful enough to give to somebody, help somebody off their feet. Why aren't you helping other people? I know you got $1 in your pocket. I know you got 50 cents in your pocket. I know you got 25 cents in your pocket. Why can't we help other people? I know you got extra clothes that you don't use that you can give to somebody who you pass every day on the street to. But why can't we do that? Oh, because this is mine. This is mine, and this is only mine. See how arrogant that is? But as soon as you're placed in that position, you're gonna be screaming for somebody to help you out. It's funny how the world works like that. It's funny how we don't care about people suffering until it's our own suffering. And then we complain to the people who walk past us because they're not conscious of our suffering. World is broken in a lot of ways. I just want to help you kind of shine a light on it. And that's not necessarily directed to the person who asked this question. It's not an attack on them. I just want you to really understand what's happening. And I want you to listen. And maybe you can give to somebody. That's my only thing. Just try to give something to somebody. It don't need to be financial. It could be emotionally, time, all that. But you got to be able to fix that. You got to be able to be a better human being and fix the planet.